Hello my dear learners, this is your English teacher Anupma. In this video, we are going to talk about degrees of comparison of adjectives. I am assuming that you all know about adjectives and its kinds. So in this video, we will only talk about the degrees of comparison. But let's recall what is adjectives. I would like to request you, please pause this video and try to recall the definition of adjectives, then continue with the video. So what is adjectives? Adjectives are those words that used to describe the quality of a noun or a pronoun. For example, her dress is very beautiful. Here the word beautiful describes the dress. So beautiful is an adjective. He is a tall man. The word tall describes this man. So tall is an adjective. He is a short man. Short is an adjective. This room is very neat and clean. Neat and clean is an adjective. Let's start with degrees of comparison. You can see three sentences on your screen and just observe these sentences and try to set up a link of differentiation among these sentences. Just pause the video and try to find out the difference among these sentences and then continue with the video. What are the sentences? The planet Earth is big. The planet Saturn is bigger than Earth. The planet Jupiter is the biggest of all. First, let's find out the adjective in these sentences. What is the adjective in first sentence? Big. And second, bigger. In third, biggest. Now tell me what is the difference among these sentences? The first sentence only describes a noun. There is no comparison at all in the first sentence. While in the second, there is a comparison between two planets, the planet Saturn and Earth. The third sentence is the planet Jupiter is the biggest of all. How many planets do we have? 8 planets. So here the planet Jupiter is comparing with the rest of the planets. So here the comparison is between more than two objects. I hope the difference is clear to you all. Let's move ahead. Now, there is a task for you to fill this table. First, read out these sentences and then note it down in the correct row. For example, Rahul is wiser than his younger brother. If there is no comparison in this sentence, then put this sentence in the first row. And if there is a comparison between two, then in second. And if there is a comparison between more than two, then in the third. Try to do it by yourself, then continue with the video. Now check your answers. Rahul is wiser than his younger brother. In this, we are doing comparison between two, that is Rahul and his younger brother. Second, Ayush is the tallest boy in the class. In the class, we have a lot of students. So Ayush is comparing with the whole class. Third, Anushka is very beautiful, no comparison. Fourth, gold is precious than silver. Comparison between two. Janvi is a smart girl, no comparison. He is the youngest player in the team. Comparison between more than two. The sentences in which there is no comparison, in those sentences we use positive degree, and if there is a comparison between two, then we will use comparative degree. And if there is a comparison between more than two, then we'll use superlative degree. Now let's talk about these degrees in detail. First we have positive degree. It is used when an adjective describes a noun without comparing it with another. Second, here the adjective is used in its base or root form. Let's see some examples. First example is his shop is very big. What is the adjective? Big. In this sentence, we are not making any comparison, and also we have used the base form of adjective. Second, my uncle is a brilliant player. What is adjective? Brilliant. In this, we can see that there is no comparison, and also we are using the base form of adjective. Let's see. Let's see few more examples. First, he is as good a poet as Shakespeare. Tell me which degree we have used in this sentence. Maybe your answer will be comparative degree, but no, in this we have used the positive degree. Why? Because in this we are just telling the similarity between these two, not a comparison. It is a comparison of equality. Second, the apple is as red as blood. In this also, we are doing the comparison of equality. We are showing the similarity between the color of apple and the color of blood. So here is a rule: as is used in positive form that shows comparison to emphasize the similarity between two people or things. It is known as comparison of equality. Second, we have comparative degree. It is used when two unequal persons, pronouns, places, things or set of things are compared. Examples: first, Sudhanshu is taller than Anshu. In this sentence, we are making comparison between two, Sudhanshu and Anshu. Second is Mary is more intelligent than John. Third, my dress is longer than her dress. Third, we have superlative degree. It is used when more than two things or set of things are compared. It shows the highest and the lowest degree of the same quality of an adjective. Examples: Amitesh is the tallest boy in the family. In family, we have more than two people. So here, Amitesh is comparing with more than two people. Second, lion is the strongest of all animals. Third, Reena is the most intelligent girl in the school. Now, let's see how we will form comparative and superlative degree. In positive degree, we have learned that we use the base form of adjective. But in the previous examples, we have seen that in comparative and superlative degree, we do some changes. Now let's see the rules of those changes. Now let's see formation number 1. We have 4 examples on the screen. In positive degree, we use the base form bright, while in comparative brighter, and in superlative brightest. Cold, colder, coldest. Cheap, cheaper, cheapest. Fast, faster, fastest. So what do you observe? You can easily observe that in the positive degree we are using the base form, but while we are converting that positive degree into comparative, we are adding er in all these examples. And while in superlative degree, we are adding est. So here is the rule number 1. In comparative form, most of the adjectives take er as a suffix, and in superlative, most of the adjectives take est as a suffix. We have one example on the screen. Sanya is beautifuler than Sheena. Is it correct? According to our first rule, it should be correct. Our first rule says that in comparative degree we add er. But is it correct? Have you heard the word beautifuler? See the second sentence. Sanya is more beautiful than Sheena. Now tell me which one is correct? Beautifuler or more beautiful? The second one is correct. The first is wrong. But why? Here there is a second rule. Adjectives that have two or more than two syllables form their comparative degree with more preceding them and in superlative form with most preceding them. So beautiful have more than two syllables. That's why in comparative degree we will use more beautiful and in superlative most beautiful. There are some more examples. Intelligent, more intelligent, most intelligent. Because in intelligent, there is a four syllables. Important, more important, most important. In important, there are three syllables. That's why we'll use more important and most important. Let's let's see the formation number 2. We have three examples: brave, braver, bravest, large, larger, largest, white, whiter, whitest. So in this we can see that in comparative form we are adding R and in superlative we are adding ST. So here is a rule. If an adjective ends in E, then R is added to get comparative degree and ST is added to get the superlative degree. Now let's see some more examples and form a rule. We have three examples on the screen: busy, busier, busiest, easy, easier, easiest, happy, happier, and happiest, happiest. So observe these examples and form a rule. We can see that in positive degree every word is ending with Y, right? And Y is changing into IER in comparative and in superlative IEST. So maybe it can be a rule. But let's see few more examples. Gay, gayer, gayest, grey, grayer, greyest. So in this also the word is ending with Y, right? But in this we are adding ER in comparative and in superlative we are adding EST. So now how we will form a rule? See, in the first three examples, before Y, there is a consonant, right? And in the last two examples, before Y, there is a vowel. So here is a rule that if in an adjective Y comes at the end and there is a consonant before Y, then replace Y with IER to get comparative degree, and to get superlative degree replace Y with IEST. And if in an adjective Y comes at the end and there is a consonant before Y, then replace Y with IER to get comparative degree, and to get superlative degree replace Y with IEST. Formation. Formation number 5. Observe these examples. Big, bigger, biggest, thin, thinner, thinnest. So here is a rule. If there is a consonant at the end of an adjective and the consonant is preceded by a vowel, then the consonant is doubled when er and est is added to make it comparative degree and superlative degree. Here is formation number 6. Good, better, best, little, less, least. You can see that these examples are not following any rule at all. They are just simply changes. So here is a rule. Some of the adjectives don't take any suffix to form comparative or superlative degree. They simply change the complete spelling. Now I have a homework for you. There are two sentences for you. Just find the errors and replace the wrong words with the correct words. Comment down the homework. So this is it from my side. Thank you everyone for watching this video.